Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, weekly X-Men talk. Three books to discuss this week. The first one we'll talk about is Wolverine number 14. I do have the physical copy of this, but I use the digital to read it. I liked this one. This is actually a pretty good week for X-Men, I think, overall. Um, Wolverine's in Madripoor. He's investigating some marauder damage, and there's been what's his name? Emma's brother, Daw, was killed. Christian Frost was found dead. You can take a picture of him there. So Wolverine's investigating. I like this one. You know, there's like this creature or some other kind of mutant. He's like this really big, huge guy. I don't remember if we've seen him before. He's from Araco, and I don't remember if we've seen this character before. But he was definitely cool. So if we saw him before, maybe it was in a weird context where I didn't remember him. Like maybe it was in that Ten of Swords, which I sort of didn't really like that much. But so this guy here survived the attack, and Wolverine's questioning him, and he's like, "Look, we could do this the easy way or the hard way." I always like stuff like that. This is the guy. He's like this ginormous beast, and he's got like acid for blood, which is kind of cool. So Wolverine's just on the trail. There's some good action in here. Sage is in here for a minute or two, and I kind of like the art here. I like this. I like the look. It's gonna be hard to see with the glare, but I kind of like the way that this is drawn out. It's really nice. So that that was really good. Yeah, check this guy out, man. He's like a pirate. He's awesome. Yeah, he's really cool. He's like lopping off heads, man. Whoa. So I like this a lot. Wolverine fights him. They fight sharks and stuff. Check out the ship. Check out this guy's ship, man. This is cool. This is like the old Brainiac spaceship. Remember the Brainiac spaceship that was like a skull? And then we're introduced to this character at the end, which I won't show you. I thought this was really cool. Like this is like a good Wolverine, typical kind of Wolverine. He's on like a mission or something, and then he fights this guy. And I like that. You know, it's standard, but that's what we're looking for. So I always enjoy the Wolverine books. I want them to be fun and exciting. And I think I got all that this week. So that was Wolverine. Let's talk about Sword number 7. I really like this cover. And Sword has been one of the more surprise hits for me. I didn't really know anything about Sword. I don't really know anything about the characters of Sword, really. You're learning very little as you go. You don't learn much in this issue about any of the characters. I'm really liking Abigail Brand. I think she looks cool. Green's my favorite color, so I'm a bit of a... that's kind of cool. But this is really neat. So, like, these mindless ones are attacking the Kree Skrull Alliance, and there's just like... and they call this... who is this guy that they call? Captain Glory, right there. So he's coming to help them out. Now I don't know what's going on with this. This is part of the last Annihilation. I don't know what that is. I've pretty much given up on Marvel with the exception of the mutant books. So the X books are the only thing I'm collecting right now. I don't know. Marvel is just not doing it for me, to be honest, right now. The X books, for the most part, I like. Some of them I'm not that into. Children of the Atom is kind of done. X Factor was really not great, so that's done. I think Cable's done, even though it was a fun read. I'm looking forward to. I like X-Men. I definitely like Hellions for sure. I like Excalibur. I think that's kind of fun. Sword's pretty cool, and I guess and X-Force is okay. So that's still quite a few that I think are still cutting it. X-Corp. No, not for me. Marauders, not for me. I think a lot of these books can be merged. I mentioned that in a previous video. But Sword's pretty cool, and I like this like whole space thing because I don't really know much about like the cosmic characters really. Growing up, I liked the street level guys, Daredevil, Punisher, Spider-Man, that kind of thing. Hulk. Oh, Hulk went around a lot of different places, but you know what I'm saying. And then when it got to the cosmic stuff, it's like I just didn't really know much about it. I did read all of the Jim Starlin and Infinity stuff, Infinity War, Gauntlet War, Crusade, and then there's the Infinity Watch comic. I liked all of that a lot. I liked Adam Warlock and that whole team. but I don't really know that much. So this is kind of exciting to, like, see what's going on here. And this is some pretty good battles. I like the colors here, good coloring on this one. And this is a great little sequence here with Doctor Doom and Storm having like dinner. It's super good. I like this setting. I like the colors here. I like that Doom is like being all polite and his little thing comes down and he eats and everything. And they're just chit chatting back and forth. And I think it's done really well. Storm's really they've really like upped Storm's game, I guess, recently, and pretty cool. And I like Storm. She's a classic, right? Classic character. So I think they're doing a pretty good job of managing like newer characters that, or at least newer for me, or more obscure characters, perhaps is the better term. I think they're doing a good job of managing that, along with having the old characters be cool. So, oh yeah, they've got the new Ronin, the new Accuser, which was Captain Marvel's like half sister or something. I did read that. I was reading Captain Marvel, and I've kind of half given it up. The latest issue, I've kind of read the first few pages, and I just sort of just stopped. I don't know. I think Captain Marvel's kind of going not that great as well. Marvel in general is just not going that great. But this is like some epic battles going on up here. So this is pretty good. As I said, I like the colors here. I like this. I like the page layouts here. I think it's pretty exciting. I really like this dinner that they're having. I'm not going to spoil that, the whole thing with that. Storm looks really cool here. I like this gold trim that she's got, and the armor and everything. This is a great page where she like nails the whole dinner table. That's pretty cool. This is a really cool outfit. I like this. This is really nice because you got the classic kind of black look, but you added some gold to it. Okay, Abigail Brand shows up and she's got a cool costume too. So yeah, this is really good. I don't know what's going on or where is this leading to, because I just don't know any of these. This is a good page here. Nice action page. So I think my complaint last week was that a lot of these books don't really have a lot of excitement going on. There's not action, and there's a lot of just babbling on, and it's not talking like it's like written like, like a Shakespeare or like a 12 Angry Men or something, or like, some sort of classic film, Citizen Kane or something, where you're like engrossed in the storyline and the dialogue. It's just a bunch of random talking, and it's very tiresome when you're spending, $7. This is like $7 Canadian, 6 to 7 per book. And you start to think, it's like, well, I want to see some action, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be all mindless action, of course, but I think you can get a balance of story and fighting. And I think Wolverine and Sword this week had that good balance, where we were cutting back between Doctor Doom and Storm having their little conversation and kind of just playing off each other. But there's still friggin' fighting going on because, the book's called Sword, right? It's not called The Knitting Hour or something, right? Like, yeah. So let's get to Cable. I'm not sure if this is the final one. Someone can let me know in the comments if you know. And I've liked the Cable comic. What do you want? This is a brawl, right? It's like Cable or Strife versus everybody, and they're just kicking the crap out of each other. They're like mowing down people. Like it's just crazy. Deadpool's in here. He's got a couple of lines, which is fine, and just like confrontations, like, oh yeah. And Strife's great. He's kind of a real cool character. I like the layouts here. I like this color. It's a little bit different than the Sword color. Yeah, I just like the way that this book flows. This one I think flows pretty good. And they're just fighting Strife. Really, there's not really much going on. There's a little bit of a stinger at the end, which I won't reveal. But I mean, again, I like this. I love what happens here at the end. I don't know. I don't want to spoil this for you because it's pretty neat. The page right after this page, where they're like, oh, what are we gonna do with Strife, right? So they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with him, and it's just awesome. So yeah, I've liked this series. If this is the end of this book, that's fine. I think it ended really well. There's a nice little thing at the end. Yeah, it says end, so I think that is the last. Oh no, Cable 12, is that coming out? Oh no, that was 12. Yeah, Yeah, so I think that was the last cable, which is fine. It ended nicely. I'm looking forward to what they do next with the character. I like this week a lot. This is a great week, a lot of great excitement. So let me know what your thoughts were for this week's releases. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at 6:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. We don't really have a topic. The loose topic is going to be something along the lines of respecting the fan base, and how much should you listen to the fans. I think it's an important topic, so we're going to probably talk about that, I think, because I don't really have another topic. I am going to be back in the Danger Room. I'm sorry, not the Danger Room. Danger Room is going to be Sunday, but that's going to be, yeah, Sunday Danger Room. That we're going to talk about, whatever's happening that week, right? I'm sure more Masters of the Universe stuff will come up because I'm still continually being asked about that. I already gave my opinions on it. I've completed all 5 episodes, so I can, and I've kind of really thought about it, so I can talk more openly about those episodes. It's been a while now, so we can get into the spoilers and all that stuff as well. So that'll be good. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for now, and I will see you next time.